We both would. Okay, Demar, how are you today?
I'm alright.
You gave blood?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So we met back in late August. Okay. And we went over your career assessments, your interest assessment, all that. Do you remember doing that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. Well, now we're sitting at next week is college application week. Okay. Last time we met, I gave you some homework. Do you remember what that homework was?
It was taking the career assessment.
To take the career assessment again? Yeah, and that's what you're working on now. Because we didn't do it. That's fine. Okay, do you know of any colleges? Did you do any research or for any more colleges? I know last time we talked, I wrote down that you mentioned Troy. Any other ones did you think about or?
I researched Jacksonville State.
Okay.
I tried to do stuff in Alabama.
Okay.
Close to my family. I did Jacksonville State and did the actual Alabama school, like Tuscaloosa.
University of Alabama.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then Enterprise.
Community college. Okay. Would community college be an option for you, or is it more of a fallback plan?
It's more of a fallback.
Okay. So, but our number one is still Troy. That's right. Okay. And I also wrote down broadcast journalism.
Mm-hmm.
Did you go on the field trip a few weeks back when they went to? Didn't they go to Troy?
Yes, we went to the J-Day, Journalism Day, yes.
Okay, you went. You went to that. How'd that go?
It was great. I got to see inside the studio, and we got to actually do one of their children vision shows, and that was really fun to, see that and something that I want to do every day, and to see like what I think is my future school. It was pretty cool.
Did you meet other students, professors, or tell me more about that day?
We met some students of the class in each room. We met people from WDHN, WTUI. We met the actual CTV professor, and we met three of the anchors, and we actually got to see one of the guys like doing it as we were doing it, like on us, like recording with us, and we just got to see inside of everything and meet different people. It was just cool.
A cool little tidbit. I mean, you filled me in on a little cool fact last time with Miss Casillas, graduated from Troy. And I think one of our Carroll alums is a student in the broadcast journalism program at Troy. Is that right? Hannah's sister? Sierra? Yeah. So, I mean, she may be a good resource for you to reach out to get more information if that's something you're really pursuing, Obviously, Ms. Casillas will help, but hearing from a student right now may be a good tool to use to reach out. Are you still doing your assessment or are you done? You're still working on it?
Yeah.
That's fine. Okay, so college application week next week. What were your grades like first 9 weeks?
I think my lowest grade was a C.
Okay, what was that in?
Math.
Is math a struggle point for you?
Very so much.
Has always been, or okay. Are you doing tutoring, or are you doing?
I do tutoring every Thursday.
Okay. What do you know what math it is?
Algebra finance.
And you're going to tutoring. Basketball started yet? Or for workout practice and stuff?
Yeah. My first game is like
coming up.
Yeah.
Oh, how's that going?
Excited.
That's good. Senior, big shoes. How's that going?
It's
being
alright.
a senior on the court?
It's cool, but I don't like it because I'm the only senior. But I'll be okay.
You're the only senior on the team?
Yeah, on the basketball team.
Hmm.
So sometimes I look to my guy seniors for help, but.
So do y'all practice together?
No, I just see them when I'm like on the way to get changed out on the way back. It's like, so I pay question. So yeah. Or I talk to them in school.
Right. Okay. Alright, so for college application week, we're for sure gonna apply to Troy.
Yes, that would be my first place I'm going to.
Okay. And that'd be for broadcast and journalism. Okay, and then JSU. JSU, but what would that be for?
Same thing.
Same? Okay. Did you look up any for your childhood development?
That's where I came in at AU, Auburn Montgomery and ESCC.
Okay. So AUM and ESCC would be for childhood development. Our top choice is Troy. Have you spoken with any recruiters from Troy when they came for
Actually, I did. Yeah, I did. I speak with the admissions administrator on Thompson Ryan, and he came up here and we talked about some requirements and things to get me scholarships and stuff that I can do.
Tell me more about that. How did that conversation go? What were some of those requirements?
It's like maybe a 20 or something on the ACT will get me this scholarship, that scholarship, and mom being military, that will bring some money in, and like how I could stack my scholarships that I'm getting on the side. It's just stuff.
Okay, so it was very informative. You learned a lot about that. Okay, did you said Ryan was his name? Does he come often, or?
I don't know. I really don't. Like we get up here, we get like different schools each time. Like Troy will come one day, University of Alabama come one day, Auburn come one day. It's just different times. It's like once a month we'll get one recruiter up here.
Have you spoken to anyone from JSU or AUM or Enterprise?
Oh, I did during the career fair.
Yep.
I talked to people at JSU then.
Okay, so I'm just making a note here of all the 4 that you've mentioned that you want to apply for next week. We can make sure we get those going. Would this time period during the day be a good one to pull you to apply, or is there a better time?
This would be it.
This is good. Okay. How's that assessment coming? You done?
Yeah.
Does it look the same? Talk to me about it.
I don't know what this one is. It's super work value. Work value is this one? An inventory. My highest is independence. And prestige is so.
Okay, let's take a look. Let's see. Okay, so you took the work values test over. Let's see.
I took the wrong one.
You what?
Took the wrong one and took the next.
Not touchscreen. This is the one you took right here. Okay. Let's do this one. Okay. Let's try that one. My pencil, where'd it go? So how's stuff at home? Going good?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah?
Going pretty dandy.
Pretty dandy. Friends at school? Anything else we need to discuss while we're in here?
I'm doing alright.
Doing alright. One a few words, huh?
Yeah.
I know earlier you were talking about, you gave blood, right? You gave blood this morning?
Mm-hmm.
How'd that go?
My first time, Jesus, I was so scared, but the lady did really good. Cause I didn't feel the needle going in. And then my bag filled up in 2 minutes.
Which one did you do? Did you do did they have options there where you could do like your red blood cells or what have you?
No. You sat down and she poked you.
You got a basketball practice today?
Yeah, so.
And you get blood?
I don't know how it's gonna work because I gotta get you. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know how it's gonna work. And there was another one of my teammates in there too. So.
I don't know if that's gonna be interesting. Fun times for your coach.
Yeah. He's gonna have that big. I don't like any of this stuff. It's like math. All that was math.
That's why we're taking it. To figure out if we've changed any from when you took this in 2016
Mm-hmm.
to now.
Pretty bad.
And this is something now that with me taking on this position, I'm hoping next year at the start in August I can meet with all the seniors and everybody retake it again.
They're not gonna like that.
You said they're not gonna like that. But a lot of them, in my small groups that we've been doing, a lot of your classmates don't really know what they want to do. So this might be a way to help them. It's just another avenue to help them with it.
What if some of us did this, but then like we don't remember that we ever had one of these?
Yeah, and then truthfully now you're a senior, so things are starting to hit a little harder. It hits a little different than what it did in 9th grade. In 9th grade, you're just like, oh, I'm just starting high school. Who cares about this?
I can't believe it was just like yesterday, really.
It was. And now you're sitting at what? How many months?
6, I'm counting.
6 months.
Or 7. I don't know. Something like that.
It might be like 6 and some days.
Yeah.
Maybe not a full 7.
May 19th. That's all I care about.
May 19th. I got a cold. This weather has not been my friend. Well, I'm glad you chose to do your actual schoolwork instead of this.
Thanks.
Same?
Well,
No? Tell me about it. What's it talking about?
family and community services was first.
Ooh.
Professional support services was second. Consumer services, third. Human resources, fourth. And early childhood development services, fifth.
So the early childhood stuff there,
Yeah.
and that broadcast is no longer there.
No, that's the wrong one.
That was your interest or your career?
This is interest. That was on the next one.
Okay. So what's that first one?
Family and community services. That's new.
Mm-hmm.
To help others who face a variety of problems, including homelessness and those with physical and mental problems, the aged and poor, and those who are without a job.
That sounds like something.
That's something that I kind of already do, yeah.
Kind of already do. How do you already do that?
Yeah, I'll take care of my granddad when in need, my uncles when in need. Yeah.
So as a future career possibility? No? And we're not in the health science, you're not in the health science category at all. Have you taken a class in the health science?
I had to, the health science, it was your class.
No, health education doesn't count.
Oh, no.
Health education is a required course from the state that you have to split. It's just a half a credit, but health science will be your nursing and those kind of classes. So no.
No, I have not taken a health science class.
Okay, what was number 2?
Professional support services provide special services in schools settings to help students with personal, physical, and educational problems. Yes.
Yes, that's a good interest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's number 2.
Number 2.
That's really my number 2.
So how do you feel about that one?
I like that one better than I like the first one.
Job wise, what comes to your mind with that one?
I'd say it's a counselor.
A counselor, yeah.
Yeah.
A counselor like Miss Stanford and Miss Hughes, or a counselor more along the lines of what we're doing.
More like what we're doing, I guess.
Yeah, like college and career.
No.
Like getting them ready.
I don't want to do that one.
No. So.
I don't know. I guess I do want to be a teacher.
But
I don't know what I want.
We didn't even talk about that the first time. No. But you don't know what you want to teach.
No.
But the first session you did mention sports.
Yeah,
you like to do stuff in sports?
I want to not basketball coach.
You would like to coach?
I want to coach.
So teaching and coaching would be
an option.
And
I gotta teach something though. I guess PE.
PE coach. Yeah. They Troy again has a really good PE health and physical education department. They train really well. Should be a good one. So Troy's a good option for you if that's something you want to look into.
That's consumer services, or something what that is. Provide a range of services that consumers need, including real estate, transaction, public relations, and translation services.
No. Okay. I wouldn't think that was.
That's like a lot of math.
Is that it? And then
Human resources and childhood development. So yeah.
Yeah, that's about it. Okay. So the good thing is with your interest in broadcast and journalism, as well as being a teacher, coaching, and that part of it is, and you've said it several times, go to Troy. And truthfully, the first 2 years of a 4-year or any college is just getting your basics. Anyways, getting your English and your math and your science all out of the way. So you would still have a little bit of time to really decide what you want to do. And then as your junior and senior year in college is when you would start taking those courses. So, okay, college application week, next week. I'm going to get you during 4th period. Okay. We're going to go to Troy. We'll set you up with Troy.
I thought we were going to Troy.
No, we're going to go with Troy.
Okay.
Troy, JSU, AUM, and then Enterprise State. Okay, we're gonna keep that junior college option available, because you just never know. We're actually gonna get all seniors to apply to junior college this year.
Okay.
Just as an option, so we're gonna make sure we apply there. Today is Tuesday, so let's pull you next Tuesday on your 4th period. When you get back to class, let's go ahead and inform your teacher you won't be in there Tuesday. And then I'll be sending out an email to all the teachers, and we'll just meet in the computer lab, okay, in the library. So, what day?
Tuesday.
Tuesday, what period?
4th.
4th, and where are you gonna be?
Library computer lab.
Library computer lab. Do you remember the 4 colleges?
Yes.
What were they?
Troy, AUM, JSU, and ESCC.
That's correct. Alrighty, well, good job today, and I'll see you next week. Yep, next Tuesday, that's right. Alright, you can go back to class. Bye tomorrow.
Alright.